guys, and welcome back to my channel. As just like an unplanned video, I just want to go through all the proofs that I've received recently because I had a bit of a peek in terms of what I've received from other publishers. So thank you so much to all of those that have sent me some. I'm going to start with the one that I'm actually reading at the moment. This is 6 Days by Dani Atkins. Dani Atkins is a previous author and this is her book from Head of Zeus. 6 Days, it's about a groom that doesn't show up to his wedding and the bride is sure that he wouldn't leave her there at the altar, and so she goes on a mission for the next 6 days to discover what the hell happened to him. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm about a third of the way through and it really reminds me of The Ends of the Earth by Abby Greaves, which I gave 5 out of 5 stars. 6 Days by Dani Atkins comes out on the 14th of April 2022. The next book is How Words Get Good, the story of making a book by Rebecca Lee. Rebecca works at Penguin Random House and it's all about the editorial journey of publishing a book. I was sent this because the guys behind it obviously know I do video all about the behind the scenes of publishing, so I'm really excited to get started reading this, and I posted a TikTok on it. On Instagram and TikTok I've had a lot of traction and people really interested in this, so that's How Words Get Good. The next one is a non-fiction book. This is called Bittersweet. It's got a really kind of plain cover, but I love that kind of cut out hole in it like that. So the blurb on the back, it says, "This is here to challenge our thinking again, revealing the strength and power in vulnerability and pain." It just sounds really interesting. I believe I actually requested this one just because it sounded really interesting and it's non-fiction, so when I'm in the mood for something a bit more serious, I'm going to give this a go. Bittersweet comes out on the 21st of April 2022. The next one I received when I was at work at Bonnie Books UK. I wasn't pitched it, I hadn't requested it, but I had seen it a lot about it online on Instagram and on Twitter and stuff. This is You Make a Fool of Death with Your Beauty, which I believe is actually song lyrics. It's got a really simplistic kind of cover. I love that spine detail. It's really colourful and fancy. I didn't know this was coming, as I said, because it was supposed to be a kind of like anonymous mailing, but I later did find out who did send it. But because it's kind of been like hyped about a lot already, I'm excited to start getting into this. So this comes out on the 24th of May 2022. The next one is One Day I Shall Astonish the World. This comes from the Viking imprint at Penguin and comes out on the 21st of April 2022. And I believe this is a book all about friendship. It's got 2 main female characters in it and it's a story about friendship. The next one, Open Water by Caleb Nelson. I've actually already read this. I recently finished it. I actually had this on my wish list and was bought it for my birthday recently, and then the publisher sent it basically at the same time as well. And so I've now got 2 copies of it, so giveaway soon. This is Open Water. This is now in paperback. Now there is a new publisher being set up called Integrity Media, and they have sent me their first ever publication, which is Mental as Anything, The Collective by Grant Budge. It's a non-fiction book. They kindly sent me this advanced reader copy. It has got some trigger warnings in it, so just beware before you purchase. Essentially the author tells their experience with mental health and explores what it means in society. A little while ago now I actually received The Uncovered Deaths of Grace McGill. I believe this is already out now. I got it in hardback and it came with some hand sanitizer as well and said something along the lines of death can get quite messy, which I really liked. Self-explanatory, this is like a thrillery kind of book. I also received Ocean State, which had an amazing PR package within it. One thing that I remembered, it had like an iPod print out and you scan it and it takes you to a playlist of the 2 different characters that are in this. This comes out on May the 5th, 2022, and the proof is very engaging. On the front it says, "When I was in 8th grade, my sister helped kill another girl." What more needs to be said? I also received this beast that is Meredith Alone. It says, "All that stands between Meredith and the world is her own front door," and it's about a girl that basically never leaves her house. Again, I love this kind of cutout they have. The back says, "Meet Meredith. She hasn't left her home for 1,214 days, but something's about to change. The world is coming to her door. Does she have the courage to face what's been keeping her inside?" Love the idea of it. Seems very mysterious. It's quite a fat book. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens in that. It comes out in June 2022. I also received After Dark by Jayne Cowie, which I think is like a thrillery kind of story, and it's basically about a curfew that's only given to men. So it says a curfew has been introduced to restrict men, and it's worked until now. So it's a very kind of like simplistic proof, but I love that, and this comes out in May 2022. And finally the last one is 8 Detectives, which is beautiful sprayed edges of red. I was recommended this by someone at work, so I was really keen to get it. I actually got this with my Bookily token. If you don't know what Bookily is, it's a kind of like a gift card from the National Book Tokens, and it's like a perfect gift to someone. You can fill up with a certain amount each month, so I was given a 3-month trial. So with my trial with that, I bought 8 Detectives. So some really exciting books, and I've definitely got a lot of reading to be doing to get all my reviews of them done, as well as some workbooks to read, as well as some books that I've picked up that I want to read. I would love to know which one I should read first, if you have read any of these, if you've also been given any proofs, if you like the sound of any more than others. I'd love to know, so please leave your comments in the section down below.